We're all chasing that moment before we first observed ourselves, before our life was given depth. With that depth, all we've seen is darkness, I guess. Because oneself cannot be observed. So, if you keep trying to look at yourself, you're just gonna find your shadow. And then you're gonna be disappointed. But you're never gonna get the full picture. You can only get the full picture through the eyes of others, through the echoes, the reverberations of your actions and your words, your engravings on the halls you walk every day, and the faces you caress, and the imperfections you stare at. All so very important. And I've just seen a bird with a moth in his mouth. I'm on a trip, right? Constantly observing myself. Speaking with a British accent sometimes. Just comes out of me like a bloke. Like kind of like this, yeah. I can't talk from him while trying to observe. It doesn't work on command. I don't know how to let him speak through me. I think I did let him speak through me. He cried. Little British fella. But he was lovely. He really was. And he just wanted to be held. And I hope he found someone to hold him. Oh, I can feel it now. When I speak a truth, like wanting to be held. Maybe there's just a wee British boy inside me that just wants to be fucking held. Please. Anyone? Hello, I'm just a little boy. I'm looking for a mother. For a lover. Anyone to hold me. Tell me I'm alright. Anyone? Just anyone I'll throw 2 pence at this point. Fuck, hell, what? Like, who is this? Like, I'm not... It's not an accent, it's just how I'm talking right now. It's not... Maybe it is just an accent. I don't fucking know. I don't think I could do an accent as good as I'm hearing. Or as, like, intricate. Because when you're trying to do an accent, it's rubbish. So many, yeah. But I'm just talking right now, and it's coming out like this. And it's so weird. So weird. It seems like the only other voice, well, there was a cowboy. Oh yeah, there was a cowboy speaking through me the other time. There was a cowboy. I remember him. He was wise, gunslinger. Funny old chap. Yeah, I don't know if I'm the shape or the energy. So there's that. Fucking bullocks. Yeah. Oh, I don't know who this British fellow was. I reckon he was not very known. Unless it was a fucking Beatle. Maybe George Harrison. No, that is absurd. That is actually absurd. That would be incredibly absurd. I think I'm just a regular old British bloke in me. Maybe he died young. What era? Who knows? He'll probably die again once this trip wears off. Hope he'll rest easy now. Whatever I am, I'm seeing him, and what a kind soul. He respects the forest, which is all I can ask of another person. I'm here by the log where I wished to die, metaphorically. I didn't try to will myself to death, though I have tried, and just to see how much autonomy I really have over myself, but we're still here, so something beyond me is keeping me ticking, which is a good sign. Yeah, that is a good sign. Never really thought about that. Yeah, I think I might be going a little crazy, but like, it's nice to have a word like crazy, because then I can stop trying to define myself as an individual with explanations. You know, it's all just fucking arbitrary connect the dots, right? It's like asking why the tree fell here. Well, it's because the wind blew, and then the other tree pushed it. And because it grew to this height, over this specific amount of time, you know? The variables approach infinity. And when the variables approach infinity, but the outcome seems predictable, that is what I would describe as God. I've noticed something about my eyes when in this enhanced state. So there seems to be a focal point of your eyes, right? Whatever you're looking at, it's quite detailed, and then everything around it kind of blurs. And it seems that whatever I'm looking at creates a fractal pattern that affects the rest of whatever's happening around the focal point. So it seems that the entire picture is extremely defined by what is happening in the focal point. Like, probably where, I don't know what defines the focal point. Does it have to be something I'm staring directly at? Yes, it seems it does. But, right, I don't know, like, you never really know what you're actually staring at. Like, if you keep zooming into what you're looking at, you know, the blur, you know, it can only be a 1 or a 0 at the end of the day. Black or white, light or a shadow. And then there's just complete darkness, complete light. They're both the same thing, and then there's every variance in between. Every sliver of light, that is where infinity exists. Infinity is a fractional value, right? We have the one, everything, and it can be divided into pieces, right? Divided in a million pieces. That's where infinity is, because it can keep getting smaller, can't it? Now I'm just rambling out of my ass, I guess. Okay, I'm looking at a beautiful flower now. You know, flowers are the symbol of life. It's the way light spreads out because it's spinning. You know, it's just kind of the pattern that happens with spin. It's beautiful. It really is. Yeah. I sum it up like it isn't incredibly significant. But I guess like the truth is always just a summation, kind of boring. There's kind of just one truth, and that's just the wave, the fluctuation. I guess there's two truths. There's the fluctuation and the energy that flows within it. The detail the wave takes a new shape every time, doesn't it? But it always rises and then crashes and then rises again. The constant cycle of perpetual motion. I guess it's what you do with that. That's where beauty is. We observe what this perpetual motion has resulted in with a little tinkering, it seems, right? Because if everything was just a perpetual motion machine, then it would be uniform. It would be clear. But I guess the only clarity is actually the blur. That is where you find truth, in the wave, the fuzziness. Because the fuzziness can't lie to you. The fuzziness is in motion. But once you capture it in time, slow it down, pick it apart, examine all its details, then you get a whole lot of details. You'll just find smaller waves, smaller and smaller and smaller, till you realize that the blur is the only truth. The blur of the wave, the motion of the ocean. The only truth. And we get to dance and play within the ocean. Lucky us. Get to carve our path. Shape our canyons as they're washed away. Whoop-de-doo. And we get to complain all the way. Whoop-de-doo. Or we can love. That's a hard thing to do, huh? Is it? Maybe. I don't know, if we think it's hard, it's probably because we got the wrong idea. Or at least I do. I could be talking to you so far in the future. Oh my god, now I just sound like some dude on a trip. I am some dude on a trip. You think you're better than people because you can observe yourself. Isn't it interesting how my voice got a little real gargly when I said that? It's interesting. Who am I to observe myself? Who am I to critique myself? You know? It's like the critical eye observes its own actions, right? I don't know. It seems when you look for pain, you create it. You don't find what you're looking for, you create it. Is that the problem, huh? Oh, I'm just praying, begging I get some solution. Some big, fancy string of words that'll tie a little bow on my life. That ain't fucking happening, is it? That ain't happening because, as I said before, the truth is in the blur. Music is the blur of words. So, can't really tell the truth with definitive, detailed words like, I don't know, specific. Like, what even is that? That's a spider of a word. It's a spider of a word. Been seeing a lot of spiders in my head. Yeah, I'm going crazy. What about it? World's got enough sane people. They suck. Okay.